more, fight harder. I think guys gave everything they could, but we can just give a little bit more. I think so. That's it.
Preguntas para jugador de Olympiacos, por favor. Os recuerdo decir vuestro nombre y medio de comunicación.
Questions for the player?
¿Está bien?
No questions? Okay, thank you.
So we continue the press conference with the statement about the game of the coach and then questions for the coach.
Congratulations to Real Madrid for the win. Congratulations to Real Madrid for the win. Especially, they played good, especially at the second half. I believe that the rhythm of the game was very important to judge the winner. And we controlled the tempo only in the first period when we play good defense and we force Madrid to bad options of shots. And then we had chance to run to the open court and score some easy layups. I believe that also in the beginning of the second period we controlled the rhythm. We got a lead 4 points as far as I remember, a little before the end of the second period. But after that we lost our concentration, and that was a crucial moment that Madrid is a team that will punish very easy every mistake of yours. And they scored some transition points, easy points, and they got a lead more than we should give them. In the third period and the beginning of the fourth belongs all this period to Real Madrid. We tried to come back. We didn't succeed to control the boards, the rebounds, and they got some easy points from offensive rebounding, some easy points on transition. This is their style. We didn't stop this style, and the difference went up to 20 points. After that, we tried to do our best, and we cut down the difference. We need to continue to work hard, have to think about the next game for EuroLeague, to be more competitive and more aggressive to come back in wins.
Thanks, coach. Preguntas para el entrenador, por favor.
Questions for the coach?
Un segundito.
Javier del Planeta CB habla del tema de
You
competitividad.
talk about being more competitive. Is that what it worries you more for these three teams? Because it seems that you compete well in the first half, but then on the second half the level goes down.
Yes, we need to be more consistent. When I say we need to be more competitive, we need to be more consistent. As we try to fight in the first half, to continue to fight for 40 minutes. Sometimes, when you play away and the momentum changes, we need to be more strong mentally to keep fighting and don't give up easy points.
¿Alguna pregunta más? Muchas gracias. Thanks, coach.
Thank you, coach. No more questions?
Buenas noches a todos de nuevo. Comenzamos la
Good evening again. We'll start the press conference.
con la valoración de Sergio Llull.
First assessment from Jules and then questions.
Buenas noches a todos.
Good evening.
Creo que estamos contentos por
We are
por haber
happy
ganado, un partido
because
importante
we
para
won. It was an
nosotros,
important match for
un
us,
gran rival.
and it was a
Creo
good
que desde el
opponent.
principio sabíamos lo que teníamos que hacer,
We
un
knew
partido
what
muy
we
duro,
had to do from the
una muy
beginning.
buena
It was a
defensa
tough
y
match, good defense.
creo que en el tercer cuarto hemos podido
And I
romper un
think
poco
the
el
third
partido,
quarter we could
controlar
just break
la
it
ventaja hasta el final y,
and
como he dicho,
control it with
contentos y sobre
advantage all the
todo
way
dar
to
las
the end.
gracias
So we're
a la
happy, and
afición,
especially
que
to
ha
thank the
organizado un
fans
espectacular.
because it was an amazing atmosphere. Questions for Sergio?
Buenas, Sergio. Jorge Calabres de
Hello.
Berlín Capital. Volvías después de la lesión hace una
You
semana.
came after your injury from a week ago, and today 18 points, so it was not difficult for you to get all the way to the best in spite of being inactive
Bueno,
for so long.
yo creo que hoy me ha salido bien, estaba
I think it
acertado,
was good today for me,
intento siempre es ayudar
but I
al equipo
always
todo lo
try
que
to
pueda,
help the team as much as I
quiero agradecer
can.
también
I would like to
al cuerpo médico
thank
que
the
está
medical
bien
staff
conmigo
because they
para que
were
pueda volver
with
tan
me
pronto y de
and
esta manera,
allow
¿no?
me
Y
to
ahora
come
ya
back
mejor
so
me queda,
soon.
pues, coger un poco el
So
ritmo del
now maybe I
partido,
have to get the pace of the match, but I'm
encontrando mucho mejor,
feeling a
encontrando
lot
antes
better,
y
feeling the way I am. An important thing is to help the team in everything I can so we can win and to be apta.
Noemí Fernández, Real Madrid Televisión. Sergio, buenas noches.
Good evening.
¿Cómo te gustan las canastas imposibles, no? Y hoy-
You really like impossible baskets, and you did a number of them today. Yeah, a number of them, and two of them were behind the backboard. So when the time is up, you throw it up, and sometimes you get lucky and you score, and other times you don't. Lately, we're getting some, but it's a complex shot. You have to throw it any way you can, so it's more luck than anything else. Any more questions?
Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Thank you.
Continuamos ahora la rueda de prensa con la
We continue now the press conference
Bien,
with
buenas
the
noches.
assessment
Lo
from
primero,
Pablo.
felicitar a los chicos por la
First, to
victoria,
congratulate the
creo que era un
guys for the winning.
partido, sobre todo viniendo de una
It was
derrota en el
difficult,
último
especially coming back
Euroliga,
from a
después de
defeat
5
in the last
jornadas y los
EuroLeague
partidos
after
que hemos tenido en
5
casa,
days and the matches we
que
had at home.
clasificatoriamente probablemente
This
era
was important from a classification level,
más importante en el
even
momento, pero
more
que va a
important in the
significar el
moment
punto
than
que
it's
sigo
going to
repitiendo, que
mean.
tiene 14
But I
partidos.
repeat, we have 14 matches
día llegué
here.
aquí
So
y
the other
dije
day I
que-
got here and I said
Que quedaban 10, hoy siguen
that there
quedando
was
9,
10 left.
independientemente de
Now
los
there's
resultados.
9 left, no matter the result.
Creo que hemos hecho un gran trabajo
I think we did a splendid job
defensivo
defensively.
durante muchísimos minutos.
For
Creo que
many,
nuestra
many
defensa
minutes,
con Spanulis ha
our
sido muy buena.
defense was very good.
Pienso que no solamente de los jugadores que han
Not
estado
just
con
for
él,
the players that
Balón,
were with Spanulis, which were amazing, both Sergi and Jeff, which were the ones that were spending more time, but the rest of the team, understanding what we wanted, cutting him down, getting balls back, and in a given moment that generated a bit of an advantage for another player,
pero bueno, llevaban 40 y
but there were
48
48
tres cuartos.
scores in
Al
3
final,
quarters.
bueno, ellos intentando subir el ritmo
At the
del
end, they
partido,
tried to increase the
han
pace.
encontrado algunos tiros abiertos
They found some open shots
que les han hecho mantenerse, incluso ganarnos
that
el
allowed
cuarto.
it and
Nosotros
even
probablemente
win the
pensando más
last
en
quarter.
intentar
We were maybe thinking
mantener
more
la
about
ventaja y
maintaining the
controlar un poco
advantage
más el
and
ritmo del
controlling a bit more the pace of the match.
En líneas generales,
In
muy
general,
contentos y
very happy.
probablemente
It was probably
no nuestro mejor partido,
not our
ni
best
de largo,
match,
pero sí el
not
partido
even
que menos
close,
errores hemos
but the one where we had less
Algo que nos
mistakes
está
made,
costando
which was
mucho
been dear for us
en otros partidos.
in
Y
other
me-
matches.
Si me voy hacia atrás, el día
If
del
I look
Chesca,
behind with
incluso
Chesca,
la sensación de que regalábamos
even the
mucho,
feeling that we were
al contrario,
giving
ofensiva
away
y
a lot
defensivamente.
to the
Hoy
opponent, defensively and
Pienso
offensively.
que-
Today,
pienso que en ese aspecto
I
hemos
think
estado
in that sense,
mucho mejor y eso es
we
lo que
did a
nos ha
lot better,
hecho tener
and
un
that's
buen
what made
balance
us
durante
having a
40
good
minutos. Contento por la
balance
victoria, felicitar a
all the
los
40
chicos.
minutes. So happy with the winning, and to congratulate the guys.
Problema, entre
And the only
comillas, que
problem,
tengo es
if I have
un poco
to
el margen
find
de bajas,
one,
que
is
probablemente
the
vais a preguntar.
injuries that you're probably going to ask about it. So,
Sigue de baja, Machuli
and
sigue
Du
de
is
baja,
still injured, Machuli as well,
sigue de baja,
Rudy,
y probablemente Chacho
and
tenga que
probably
ser baja unos
Chacho
días
will
porque
have to not to play for a few days because he has something similar to what he had last year, and he was down for about 20 minutes. So we'll have to see how he evolves. He got out of the match, and it's been happening for the last few days, probably because of the excessive effort. So we want to have to congratulate Chacho's work today in things that sometimes are not so stellar, but he did very well. So I've been speaking more than I was thinking I would, but to congratulate the guys, and I'm really happy about the winning. Questions for the coach?
Ricardo González, del diario AS. Cuando hablas de la lesión de Sergio Rodríguez, ¿te refieres a los aductores?
Sí, tuvo una cosa parecida el año pasado. Es entre los aductores, el pubis, bueno, algo en lo que él sufre. Ya el año pasado lo trajo de la selección. Pensamos que es una situación que el año pasado pues fue forzando y al final tuvimos que pararle, creo que fue en diciembre, estuvo 20 días casi parado. Bueno, y tenemos que ver un poco la evolución porque no queremos que se repita. Estamos en un momento importante de la temporada, con partidos muy importantes en Euroliga, con la
Very important matches in the Euroleague, and the cup is right around the corner, and we would like to assess. We cannot stress him out over and over again. We want him to recover, and right now we are worried because he has a bit of the same symptoms as last year, and last year he recovered quite well, but we hope he can be playing more than last year. I'd like to ask if you think that we need a match like this with a defense to readdress the situation of us having so many points scored. Is that good for your confidence? No, you're going to give that to us because tomorrow you're going to write down that we only got 72 points. Therefore, I thank you, and I thank you for doing my job. Having said that, I repeat quite often that the thing about the points doesn't mean that we have a good defense. Today it was 72, and as I'm saying, tomorrow, so I will buy your newspapers and listen to you. You would highlight the defense from Real Madrid, and sometimes you get 85 and we defend it quite well, and sometimes you get 75 and we defend it quite poorly. Therefore, I would highlight that today, for instance, the match plan made us to have very little mistakes, very good defense as a team, just from one or two players, which were probably you would highlight Jeff and Sergio, both Españoles, but I think the whole team worked pretty well. I'd like to ask about Hernan Gomez. He's been doing some good matches. What would you tell the fans that are asking for more minutes for him? I'm happy that they ask for more minutes for Billy. I would like to give more minutes both to him and everybody else, but I only have 40 minutes per match, so if I have to divide it among 5, we have to get less minutes. But Bill is doing wonderfully. I think his last few matches have been really good. The time he has spent playing today was really good. Nearly no mistakes defensively. He was smart with the fouls. He was tough, and he wouldn't have any problems if he would have played in the second quarter. I'm not worried about Billis. I'm more worried about the team. As I'm saying, I'm very happy with the work Bill has done in the last few weeks, and you can see that in the pit. And I'm happy that he's saying that people are saying that the fans are saying that he should play more, because that means that he's playing better. To ask about Gustavo Ayón, he just received the National Sports Award. Is he a help for the team, especially regarding the spirit, because we had the opponent from the Mexican basketball team for the next few months? Well, the first thing to congratulate him. It's really important award in Mexico, I think, and it says a lot about him as a sportsman. I think he's a role model in his national team. It's the player around which the national team moves around, and I think the coach will be living in Madrid, so you can even ask him. But I think Gustavo is a player which quite often his number don't reflect the value of what he does for the team. So his progression since he got here last year from the NBA when he was not playing, being injured, he had a wonderful progression, and I think he had a wonderful match today. He's a really important player for us.
Noemí Fernández, Real Madrid Televisión. Pablo, buenas noches.
Good evening. I know that he couldn't play with you, but he already worked with you for a few days. I would like for you to assess Augusto Limas. Okay, after you ask a lot for Lima, and quite often I didn't answer, now I have to answer. So I think Gustavo is a very energetic player. I think he can help us a lot in different aspects from the game. His athletic ability, defensively and offensively, can be very good for us. He complements quite well with the rest of the centers we have. We can have more rotation, and on the inside, where, sort of speak, some of our players are being
o los llevamos desde
or we've been since before the summer. They've been working a lot. He adapted very quickly to the team. If you watched training from Wednesday, he seemed like another one from the team, and the dressing room today he's really paying attention to the things we say. Obviously things changes from one team to the next, and when we prepare the match and what we do, the fact that we are on top of him and that Chus has trained him is also very good for him, because he's in a very good environment. The colleagues are going to help him, I believe, and he is wide open to be able to contribute to the team from the beginning. I hope he plays wonderfully on Sunday on Brescia, but I think it's a wonderful acquisition for us that he's going to contribute a lot over time. Okay, thank you.